As you've seen later on, the needle was a dangerous puncher throughout, so I couldn't get too reckless. And the plan was to box from the outside and use my jab, which I think was brilliant tonight. And then when I got close, stay close. And I mean, real time I was caught in the middle distance was when I got nailed in the 11th round, and that was it.
What was that shot like 11th round? Like, yeah, I know what you done.
I can't remember. He hurt me with a shot, but I've been hurt worse. But he put the pressure on, but I rode the storm, and that's what champions do, isn't it?
Felt right, you looked comfortable tonight?
Yeah, no, I felt great. It wasn't the fastest fight in the world, but I remember looking at the rounds, and I was thinking, it doesn't feel like it's a 10th round. I feel fresh here. It doesn't feel like the 11th round. I felt good, fresh the whole way through.
How would you rate that performance, Carl, in terms of your career?
I'd like to watch it back, but it was a good performance. Dinner's a really dangerous counter puncher, really dangerous counter puncher, but I think my distance and my jab controlled things tonight, and I could see that right hand. I seen what he was trying to do. He was trying to come with a double jab, and he was trying to nail the right hand, and he didn't. It didn't land too often. I think my focus was spot on tonight, so it's up there as one of the better performances.
Do you feel like you were maybe hurting him a bit at times?
Yeah, it was. I seen it in his face, and I hit him a good jab with a step back. I just nailed him with a jab, and I kind of seen him shaking his head a bit, and I heard him a number of times. I heard him do a body as well. He nailed me with a good body shot in the first round. He sunk one in as well, but again, there was no one beating me tonight, and
he was banged up.
Yeah,
He was well banged up.
yeah, he was. Yeah.
Was there any moment at any point, Carl, you felt he might be going and you caught him or something?
There were a few times where I thought he was dangerous when I was pushing him back as well. I had him on the ropes, and the plan was to push him back and keep him off balance, not let him set his feet. Actually, force him backwards on the ropes, and I think I done it perfectly. And again, just a well executed game plan was thought up by Jimmy.
How excited are you when you're part of the
I'm very excited. This is it's been a long time coming. It should have happened before, but Frank's making it happen now. And thank you, Frank and MPK and everyone else who's helped get my career back on track.
About the same ring, Frank, it's maybe like a month's time before you actually figure out who the opponent's
Yeah,
going to be. But
there's a couple of options there. Obviously, you've got Lee Selby and Josh Warrington on the 19th of May at Leeds United. That's one option, the winner of that. The other thing is, it depends what the WBO do, and they may order Valdez to make his mandatory defence against Cole, so we'll see how it goes, and we're not rushing. All we do know that we're rushing into is August. We're doing that fight with Cole, and we're getting his dreams to fight.
Does it matter, Carl, who you face? Because I'm sure the supporters don't care.
No, a big fight. These are a big fight. That's what I want. I want a world title, and I'd love that. But it doesn't matter. Windsor Park and whoever it is, I don't care.
It's going to have to be a big fight.
It's a big arena, of course. Yeah.
It'll be a decent fight.
Yeah.
So this fella's, one thing about him, he doesn't ask for easy jobs, does he? It's none of that. It's not 40-second show-ups here. I've seen longer bush chucker trials.
Do you think Valdez will come to Belfast?
Sorry?
Valdez, do you think Valdez could come to Belfast?
Well, it depends, doesn't he? He broke his jaw in his last fight. It depends whether he's going to be ready or not. But the facts of the matter is, if it's ordered, we are going to be pushing for it, because that's the name of the game. He's not going to give up that position of the interim title, because that's a very valuable piece of negotiating tool for us. To go to champions. So, all we're interested in doing is bringing these fights here, and I think we've done really well between us all. The catalyst has been Carl to get boxing going in Ireland, in Belfast, and as I say, we've done a couple now. We've got Mick Conlon his professional debut on the 30th of June. So we're not doing bad. But you know why it's happened? We've got the best fans. The fans are unbelievable. They're appreciative. Donaire is the opposition. If he'd have been that fight been on in England or somewhere, he'd been getting booed time, and they appreciate good fighters and quality fighters, and that's why it's a pleasure to be there, knowledgeable boxing.
Carl, leading up to you spoke about the fact that you've been doubted more than ever. How much did this performance mean to you in that sense?
I think that meant a lot. Like every performance means a lot. You have to keep winning in this game, but to know now that the next fight is Windsor Park, and I was asked about the Windsor Park constantly in the build up to this fight, and I didn't want people to think that I was overlooking Dinar because I wasn't. But it's you know, I believe that it's going to happen now. Frank can deliver it, and I'm just excited about it. But
You feel it proves a point to the
I think it did. I think it did. I think that I just stuck, you know, the well. You know, there was no rocket science. It was basic boxing, a good job. And when I got close, I stayed close. That was the game plan, and that's what we made it about. Not to be too flash. We don't have to overdo things. And I think you know, credit to my new team. I think again, we talk about a happy fighter, you know, being a dangerous fighter. I'm the happiest I've ever been as a boxer right now. The boys that I'm training with are a great bunch of lads. MTK are giving me a lot of freedom, and they're looking after me as well. Frank as well, everyone's, you know, Frank will call me from time to time to see how I'm doing. It's great, it's great.
In the past, there were times maybe you got drawn into a fight or you lost the game plan. Did you feel that was one of your most disciplined
Yeah,
performances?
you know, I knew I had to be disciplined, and not. Again, I knew that he's a terrific counter puncher, so I couldn't fall into his traps. And I seen what he was trying to do. I seen that right hand come so many times. And I don't know, my focus was just razor sharp tonight.
You have a lot more obviously you want to achieve in sport, but having no Neil Dinar beside your name on your CV and a convincing points win, that's massive your legacy.
Not a bad one, is it? You know, he's a great guy as well, and you know, we had a few words after the fight. He's a really genuine, lovely guy, and I think again, you share a ring with a man, you always have that. Although I did respect him before the fight, but it's just went up a notch. He's a great man.
Your preparation for this fight, like, you know, the nutritionist and the altitude training, will you keep that going for them?
Yeah, I think so. We went out to Tenerife, and I seen some of the stuff on social media. I remember coming back, and Christine asked me, like, "Are you fucking taking this serious or what?" Because I know what it looked like. But we were training hard. But it was good crack, and it's a serious game, so you need to enjoy it when you have your downtime. And again, I'm very happy. The altitude stuff when we get back to the institute as well, and in Manchester, training with a girl called Rachel Daw, Steve McGregor, who works very closely with Rory McIlroy as well. A guy called Simon Bitcoin, who was Bitcoin, who was Man City's S&C coach. Nigel Travis, always there, one of the funniest men I've ever met. Just a great team. There's no dickheads around. I'm just very happy.
What would you rate right
It's up there. Well, I like to watch it back, but it's up there. It's you know, the needles in there. I know what's going to happen now. Dinar was done, blah blah blah. But listen, I was fighting a very good fighter there, and at times I think I put on a bit of a massive
Yeah,
pass.
but you looked down in the 11th round when he clipped
No, I know he didn't.
It's a dangerous fight.
Start to finish.
Has Jamie been working on the body punching with you?
Yeah, he has.
I see a lot of him in there.
Yeah, he's been showing me things, and I think that Jamie's style of fighting will obviously help me, and that I'm a boxer, you know, I can box, that's my game, but I can now fight up close as well. Now when I was getting close, I was staying close. I got nailed a few times as well, but I was trying to use my strength and make my presence felt on Dinar, and I could see him wilting a little bit, but didn't want to rush in too much, and because he was dangerous, and we've seen in 11th round that he was.
When you made that match, Frank, is that the kind of performance you wanted? Is the kind of statement to the rest of the division that
First as a statement, I hear what you're saying. I mean, I thought we'd bring the best out of Carl. That's what it was about. You know, obviously it's the opportunity, and we worked hard to get it to become an interim title, because at the time we made it, it was just going to be a 12-round fight. So we managed to get that tag team. I always felt it was, from my perspective, you would see the best of Carl. It would get him and set him up for a big fight in the summer, a bigger fight, I should say, in the summer.
Frank, how many can you get into Windsor Park then?
I think it's about 25,000, you know, they'd drop all the plans and whatever, that'd be sorted out, but, yes, big event, isn't it? Listen, I wish you had a 50,000 seat stadium, because I'll tell you what, we'd knock that out easy, no problem, they would fill that one up.
Carl, what do you think about Michael Collins' homecoming?
I'm delighted for Michael, a friend of mine and a great boxer, fantastic boxer, and I think that, you know, you see what I'm doing with crowds at the minute. Michael Collins is just going to come in behind me and take over at some point. He's a brilliant fighter, big fan base, and no doubt not a future world champion, you know, multi-time world champion, fantastic fighter.
Frank, we've talked about a world title in the summer in Windsor. You're confident then that Selby or White, and whoever wins it, or possibly Valdez, but those two, they're gonna take the fight and come to Windsor. Selby says he would come.
Well, but, you know, let's see who wins it first, and let's see what happens, what the WBO decide they're going to do, because as I say, I expect them to force the issue. Not force the issue, the mandatory issue. If he's not available to defend it, and I'm hearing, you know, through a grapevine, he may even move up a weight. If he moves up a weight, then he gets, you know, he gets put in as champion. He actually is that champion straight away. So we'll see what happens. So whatever happens, Valdez, he's got no option. He's got to fight this man here. And makes a lot of sense to get on over here. And you know, people might think, oh, what's an interim champion? What's that all about? It's very important, you know, when somebody's injured, that the division doesn't stagnate. That the guys, you know, keeps fighting. Otherwise, you know, he won't defend his title maybe for a year, 18 months. If bad injuries. In the meantime, you win the title, and it helps you as well with your negotiations, because where it's an 80-20 split, you go to purse bid, it becomes 50-50. So they're all strengths for Cole and for us in our negotiations.
Carl, surely you want to win the title from the champion, no, right?
Yeah, of course. Look, I don't want to. I think if whatever happens with Valdez, if I go into that fight and I'm elevated to the champion, get into the fight, I want to win the fight before I start calling myself a world champion, whoever it is against. But I'd love the Valdez fight. I think it would be very, very tasty. Yeah.
Is Valdez someone you've been watching, or what you think?
Yeah, he's a great fighter. I remember watching the Olympics against John Joe Nevin, and he got the head boxed off him, but he dropped Nevin. And he's a better pro than he is an amateur. And he went to the Olympic Games. You know, terrific fighter, good puncher, ferocious, good style, fan friendly, exciting. But he's very hittable, and I see. I think I could outbox him. I could outfight him, but it would be a fantastic fight.
Did you see his fight against Quake?
Yeah.
And what did you make of his performance?
I think it was a very good performance. If you watch the highlights on Sky, you would think it was a competitive fight. It wasn't a competitive fight. He beat Quigg convincingly, and I think that, and I've said this before, I don't want to keep talking about Scott Quigg, but it was almost cheating what he done. He missed a weight, in my opinion, on badness, and then he didn't do it at check weigh in the next day, and you could see with his tactics that he was trying to bully and use his strength, but Valdez stuck to the game plan, and I think won comfortably.
Are you going to be in Leeds for the fight?
Yeah, I think so.
Who do you
Yeah.
think wins?
Do you know what? If you'd asked me 6 months ago, I'd have said Selby, standing on his head. But as I think it's closer, I think that there's just something about Warrington. There's nothing flashy about him. He's fit, he's gritty, he's determined, and with a home crowd. You've seen, you know, I feel like I benefit off my passionate crowd. Selby has a fantastic fan base, Warrington has a fantastic fan base. I think it evens the fight up a little bit, but I still fancy Selby.
Kaiser Chiefs as well.
Kaiser Chiefs as well.
Who's the better one for you?
Huh?
Who's the better style for you?
Better style? Doesn't matter. Beat the both of them.
Oh, you said no featherweight in the world could beat you at Windsor.
What's that?
You said in the ring that no featherweight in the world could beat you at Windsor.
No. I believe that. I just believe there's a determination about me now. There's a new mindset, a new team. Everything is just going the way it should be. And what was it Tyson Fury said? No man born from their mother will beat me. And I feel you're going to be a fight at Windsor Park.
Frank, thanks to the fans. For you, how special was that, the atmosphere tonight? Putting a 12th round, they said it was amazing.
Yeah, brilliant. The fans are brilliant. They're always brilliant, and I always give them credit, and I think they deserve it. I believe that I have the best boxing fans in the world. Boxing fans, that's what they are. They're knowledgeable boxing fans, and they know what they're talking about. And they're second to none. Anywhere in the world, no one can compare with them. I genuinely believe that.
So you're keeping on Santa Cruz and Mars as well?
Yeah, look, I keep an eye on them all. That's a fight that it really interests me, the Santa Cruz fight. It's one each, it makes sense. And he's kind of having a fight with Mares, it doesn't make a lot of sense. He's beaten him, decent fight the first time, but you know, he won the fight clear. I think everyone would agree. I don't see much point in the rematch. It was a trilogy that could have been made, and he doesn't want to play ball, but I'll be watching. I'll be watching. Big fight, but fancy Santa Cruz again.
Frank, will only be a world title fight that goes and wins the bout. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's, you know, I said he wants to fight for the world title, wins the part, and that's what's going to happen. They've done his part of the job tonight, and the deal, I should say, so I've got to deliver.
Carl, did they do anything that surprised you tonight, or was he as you expected him to be?
Nah, I expected him to be a good fighter. He didn't do a lot. I knew I could see that counter right hand coming all the time. He was jabbing fast, and then he was jabbing slow and trying to bang the right hand over, and seeing it coming. But didn't do anything to surprise me. You know, I knew he was going to be a quality fighter, and that's what I was expecting.
Were you expecting your footwork to be, so much better than his?
Yeah, look, I can box, and that's the thing. People think that I can't, and they think look at my stature. I look like I'm a slugger. I look like I'm someone who just fights, and I don't know where they get my wingspan, my arm length from. It's on box track. It says it's about 60 inches. It's wrong. I don't know. No one's ever measured it, but it's a bit longer than what they say it is. I can box, you know. I can box, and I can get up on my toes when I want to, and I think I've done that at times tonight.
What happened to the ring music?
Oh, Ian. Where's Ian? He's not here, he's Ian. I sent him it. Something Inside So Strong was the song that I wanted. And I was being a wee bit of a brat, saying I'm not going, get the music on, but
You seem to stand there for a long time.
I'd have been standing for an hour. There was no music, so I had to go.
I mean, does that not disrupt you?
It did a wee bit, but listen, it doesn't matter. Listen, it was an honest mistake, and I'm not. If I'd lost the fight, I'd have been blaming him. I'm alright.
What goes through your mind when you're walking out in front of that crowd?
I just do a job. You know, you're not really seeing faces. You just see people and you hear noise. You're not looking at faces, but I think my persona the whole week and the whole camp and even in the ring, compared to the Garcia fight and compared to previous fights, I was really up for this.
Right, guys, can we, the man's had a hard night. Thank you.
Thanks
very much.